Hey there, Andrew here from the Reach Company. In this tutorial, we are going to be looking at managing the events on the website, the events listing, and looking at a few places that they are. And that's where we're going to start. We're going to look at the places where the events show up on the website. There's a number of them. The first is here on the home page at the very bottom. If we scroll down, there is the next few upcoming events here. If there are no upcoming events, this whole area goes away so it doesn't look weird. Next is on the donations page. At the very bottom of the donations page, there is the next upcoming event that is categorized as fundraiser or donor or alumni. So only events related to donation type stuff are going to show up here. If I clicked on view all events, it would take me to that the main events page. On the alumni page at the very bottom, similarly, there is a event area just for events related to alumni and donations. And then, of course, on the actual events page, there is two areas here. The first is the featured events with Jelf. Of course, not all events are created equal. You don't put the same amount of funds, marketing, etc. into every single event you do. And so this lets you highlight some of the upcoming special events that you guys have. Think like Steppenkoff back in August. That would have been a featured event. That would have gone here. It would have gotten like a prime real estate area for your events. And then if I scroll down, all the upcoming events are listed here. And then, of course, if there are no upcoming events, all that goes away. If there are no featured events, this area goes away and leaves the bottom area. And if there aren't any events, all you'll see is this right here, a little pop-up call to action to sign up to receive updates. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the back end and we are going to add a new event. So let's start from the dashboard area. So if you're adding a new event, you could just click add new event right here. We're going to go the long way around and I'm going to click on events. This brings up a list of the events I currently have. Your first time in, if you haven't watched the dashboard overview, quick tip, your first time logging in, you'll see a bunch of stuff right here. I don't like this at all. I like to keep it clean, and so I hide the author, the tags, the comments, and I click apply, and it cleans this up a lot for me. And I'm going to click add new, and I'm going to call this Andrew's test event, and I'm going to write some stuff about the event. Paste that in, new paragraph, and I'm going to start this event on Christmas Day because why not? 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm going to have it in the same day. And here I have a few places that I've already put in. If you need to add a new event or a new venue, you just type in the venue name and hit enter. And it lets you add the location information right here. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm just going to go back to the battery. The organizer, we're not really using the organizer on the Jelf website because Jelf is the organizer. It's not like a community added event. For the event website, we are using or for the event website, this is like your registration URL. For example, on your annual meeting right now, your registration URL is a Google Doc. So we're gonna copy that link. My understanding is in the future you guys will be using Salesforce for event registration so that you have all of your contacts and leads and etc. in one place. I think that's smart. And so you'll just link out to your Salesforce doc there. And we're gonna just paste in that Google form link. And we're gonna say this event costs $75. Don't worry about the currency symbol. I automatically add it on the front. And I'm going to scroll back up to this column. Here, we want to say that this is a featured event. We don't want to say it's alumni or any of that. And let's set a event image. Let me use this one. And then I'm going to click publish. And now, when I go back to, let's start at I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click the events page. On the events page, you can see that we now have two featured events. We have the annual meeting and we have my test event. One's December 3rd, one's December 25th. Same down here. And if I click on the event itself, you can see that it's $75. We have like a register here button. And then we have the event information, the starting date and time, the location. They can get directions. So if they're on their phone, they just click get directions and it opens up Google Maps. We have the information, the written information. And then we have the ability for them to add it to their calendar or export it to their iCalendar if they're an iPhone guy or gal. And that is how you manage events on the Jelf website.